There's a lot going on here today, and to coordinate things and to just make sure everything runs smoothly. And it's happening down here at the Point Edward Community Center, or maybe the Point Edward Arena to understand better. You're going to come in through the south entrance here, and you can go down to Point Edward Starlight Casino and park there, and there's a shuttle that'll bring you over here on until 6 p.m. The Sarnia-Lambton Ontario Health Team. Nadine, Neve, thanks so much for joining me here.
Yeah,
That's
thanks
a
for
that's a
having me.
long title, right? But that's because there's a lot going on with what you guys do. Talk about your role first there.
Yeah, so I'm the executive lead for the Sarnia-Lambton Ontario Health Team. So there's actually 58 Ontario health teams across the province.
Okay.
So we're really here to localize a lot of the healthcare initiatives that go on, really to make it work for our own local communities.
Yeah.
So we have just shy of 40 partner organizations, many of whom are here today at the Expo. And we work really closely together, and one of our focus is really on how people can navigate the system more easily, how we can help them find services and supports and things they need. So this obviously is kind of our key,
Key event for sure. Yeah.
But we have other things they can access too, right? So things like the age-friendly website, our community navigator line that's in partnership with the Family Counseling Center. So being able to call a phone number and having someone on the other end that can actually help.
Websites are great, but I mean, there is an age demographic that we're maybe dealing with a little bit here that still just want to pick up the phone and talk to a pulse, so to speak,
Yeah.
and that makes and it can be tough to navigate for some people. But a lot of times, too, it's also maybe a healthcare provider that's accessing the information.
Yeah, and so we actually have specific portals and things for those that actually provide care that we organize and kind of fill out in the background and work together with partners to figure out what they need. And then also we work really closely. We have a patient family care partner council.
Okay.
And that's really people with lived experience that are inputting and helping us co-design things that we bring out in Sarnia-Lambton.
Yeah, try to fill in those gaps that are maybe missing. And
Right. It's very easy when you're in the system to think you know what you need to provide to people, but it's much better when we have patients and families that have been through this to be able to help us co-design those programs.
Yeah. Well, and people want to be heard too, right? Like that, and it's very, very overwhelming. A lot of conversations I've had here today already are, people don't know what they don't know, like, and what's available, and sometimes it's not until something happens suddenly, somebody passes away, or suddenly dementia's involved, or all these different things, right? How do you keep staying in contact with that community?
Yeah, and I think a lot of that is really some of these things that we're doing, right? Every year we're changing up and making this event better and better. Our organizers, Julie Harries and Amy Weiler from our team here at the Sarnia-Lambton OHT and Lambton Elderly Outreach. I mean,
they're two rock stars.
They are two rock stars that get this done every year, and we've had great turnout today. It's been amazing, and I think it's just that the whole piece of, we've made connections today. Keep those connections going. Visit these websites. Call the numbers. Everyone's here to help, right? No wrong door in Sarnia approach. Like, really, any door you go to, we're going to try to help you.
Yeah, and the I want to talk more about the online portal because I don't think it gets enough attention in the community. It's so vital. There's I think like 8 different pillars to it. Like transportation to communication, all that stuff. I was proud to be involved with that. So in the beginning stages, to be labeled an age-friendly community is super important. And there's just so much information there. How do you guys keep that all organized?
It is definitely a challenge, but we actually work in partnership as well. Ontario Health at Home has some staff that also helps support keeping that website up to date.
Yeah.
And then we work alongside it. We do a lot of reviews of where are people accessing the most on the website, where are they having their most challenges. So we keep a really close eye with our navigation committee that we have
Yeah.
through the Ontario Health Team, really looking at where do people, where do they need the most help, and what can we do to make that easier?
Yeah.
So I think it's definitely the partner organizations, everyone that's on there keeps their listings up to date for us.
Accuracy of information, I think, would be important.
Yes, absolutely. So there's quite a few reviews done, and they'll make suggested edits to their own listings and things like that too.
Yeah. Have you had a chance to? I know probably got lots of people tugging on you, and we're making you talk on over here and there and everywhere. But have you had a chance to walk around and have some conversations?
Not yet, actually. I've been working the table there for the OHT this morning, and really connecting with the public, which is one of the things I don't get to do it very often, but I love it. So
perfect. Well, thanks so much for being here and for all that you do as well. To just make all of this work in our community. It's fantastic.
Yeah, and I think just the last keynote is couldn't do it without all of the partner organizations we have and all of the volunteers today and,
Yeah, there's a ton of volunteers here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect. Thanks, Nadine, so much. Well, there you go. You've heard me talking about it since this morning, and I'm going to be here a little bit longer. We're going to have some more conversations, but come on down here and have the conversation yourself. It's the reason that this is on, is to show, I would say showcase all the vendors that are here. You can get your questions answered. It's free admission, and they're giving away all kinds of free stuff at the door, and then 106 vendors are giving away stuff too. So come on down here. It's on till 6 p.m., but don't wait. Start doing it now. Don't forget, you can go down to the Point Edward Starlight Casino, park there, and then a shuttle will bring you over here and then take you back, and you can go have some fun at the casino after there too. As always, thanks for watching, everybody.